Hey everyone, so before I jump into this video about evaporative emissions in your car, I want to explain to you a little bit in the simplest of terms what might be going on. So okay, your check engine light goes on, your mechanic says to you, oh, you want to start by replacing the gas cap. Well, yeah, that could be possibly a problem. Now, what's going on with your car is there's a system built into it, okay, so your computer every so often in your car, it pulls a vacuum on the system and it sees how long it holds it. Now, if it doesn't hold it for a specified amount of time, then it fails the test. So why does it do that? Well, what it's doing is it's trying to indicate any leaks in the system that might be causing fuel vapor to leak into the atmosphere. Now you think about it, okay? I'm going to read you some stats here. 2019, 142.17 billion gallons of gasoline were sold, an average of 389.51 million gallons, or about 9.27 million barrels per day. Okay, so you think about the amount of fuel vapor that could be released in the air just from that, and you think of there's like 1 billion cars on the road in the world. Okay, so it's important that those systems are working properly, okay, to keep the fuel vapor from going into the air. Now, I'm going to explain to you in this video, in the simplest of terms, how a leak is found in a car. And it might be confusing to you. You go in, they start off by saying, well, is your gas cap tight? Well, yeah, your gas cap is tight. So is the gas cap bad? Well, you replace the gas cap, the light still comes on. Leaks in the evaporative emissions system can be the hardest things to diagnose. So the best thing for you to do is be patient with your mechanic. Make sure that they are experienced in diagnosing this. So I want you to stay tuned, and I'm going to show you in the simplest of terms how these leaks are found within the evaporative emission system of your car. Hope you enjoy it and hope it helps you understand better. So you've been told that your check engine light is on because you have a leak in your evaporative emission system in your car. And I'm going to show you how the leaks are found with smoke. Right after this. It wasn't too long ago, a guy comes to me, he said, well, my check engine light came on and I get an evaporative emission system leak and I've done everything to it. I replaced the charcoal canister, I replaced the canister vent shut valve, I replaced the purge control valve. He goes, I've done everything. I even put a leak detection pump in it. I've done everything. I can't figure out what's going on with it. And so I asked him, I said, so did you get it smoke tested? He goes, no, that was my next step. So unfortunately, this gentleman, he was trying to fix the car himself. He was just throwing parts at it. In the field, we call that you're trying, not buying. So buying would mean you're confident in the replacement part, it is going to correct the issue. So I'm going to show you real quick about how leaks are found in evaporative emission system. And if it's not a leak, it's probably one of the solenoids or another component that could be failing. Watch this. So when a mechanic diagnoses a evaporative emissions leak, you start here by connecting a smoke generator. This is the one that I use here. It's a Smoke Pro, and you hook this line up right here, and that generates smoke, and it incorporates it into, or injects it into the system. So that in this system, it would start here, go into the canister. The canister could have a leak anywhere in the system. One of these valves could not be functioning properly, but usually 9 times out of 10 there's a leak somewhere in the system. So they can be really tricky, and the reason they can be tricky to find is because it's kind of like trying to find a water leak in your house pipes without water in them, if that makes sense to you. So this is where you would start, and the lines would go all the way back to the gas tank, and the leak could be anywhere in the system. So instead of just trying parts, replacing parts, hoping that it fixes the problem. You can really spend a lot of money doing that for no reason at all and not be able to get your money back. So just spend the money, get it diagnosed, find out where the location of the leak is, and if you want to replace the part yourself, you can do that. But until next time, I hope you better understand when your check engine light comes on and you're told you have an evaporative emission system leak, maybe this will help you. Okay, everybody, now let's pretend for a moment this empty gallon jug is your evaporative emission system. Now there is a hole somewhere within this. Now would the hole be easy to find if there was water in it? Of course it would. You'd see the water coming out. A little bit different with vapor and air. So I'm going to put some smoke into this jug with my Smoke Pro generator here, and we're going to see if we can see where the leak is coming out. Oh, there it is right there. I don't know if you can see that. The smoke coming out of that hole. So if this was an evaporative emission system, we would easily find the leak within the system with smoke. So I hope this simple explanation helps you better understand how evaporative emission system leaks are detected. Until next time, drive safely and don't panic when that check engine light comes on, okay? Like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Have a great night.